When you make a habit of communicating your appreciation, you change your culture. That is a quote by me actually today. We're talking about words of wisdom. We're in a series right now all about looking at things that inspire us, getting wisdom around things that really matter in our lives, being inspired. Mostly I've been bringing quotes from famous people or authors, people that have inspired me to really integrate some things into my life. And today we're talking about the power of appreciation. And there's actually another quote that I want to give you by Brené Brown. Let me read you this. This is what stirred the thought, got me thinking. Actually, in another book that I'm reading called The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leaders, I think is what it's called. Great book. So let me read you a quote by Brené Brown. At the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of my life, I want to say that I contributed more than I criticized. So that just got me thinking about multiple different converging thoughts and input that I've been having all around really being somebody that looks for appreciation, that looks for the best in others. What we look for, we see, and what we speak to, we actually draw out. That's a good quote. I should have used that one. I like that one even better. I don't even know what I just said exactly, but what we look for, we find, and what we speak to, we actually draw out of other people. So right now, here's an example that was in the book that I was reading this morning. The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leaders, I think is what it's called. So right now, wherever you are, look around your space, and I want you to take in and note everything that you see that is white. Everything around you that's white. So just take a few seconds, look around, make a little mental list of everything that you see that's white. Awesome. Now, without looking around, I want you to notice all the things that are green and see if you can spit that back out to me right now. So it's interesting that you are super keyed in to everything that is white in your environment, and it's probably hard to come up with the number of things that are actually green in your space, in the space around you. And it's because what we focus on is what we really notice. And so if you are looking for things to be appreciative of, if you're looking for things to be thankful for, if you're looking for the best in other people, you're going to find that. And if you're looking for things to criticize or to judge, you are going to find that. So what we choose to focus our attention on, what we choose to really deeply appreciate and enjoy in the moments and be present to, those things are going to be what really begins to affect the culture that we live in. My name is Tally. I'm a life and personal development coach, and I have the honor and privilege of working with leaders to create lives of overflowing impact in the world, centered in a place of joy. I am all about getting you aligned to who you most truly are, get you firing on all cylinders, and creating a life that you love living. So that is what I'm up to in the world. I've been coming live daily here since March, just to be in contribution, just to give back. And so right now we're in a series called Words of Wisdom, looking at things that really motivate and inspire, mostly quotes from famous people and authors and people that I let myself be influenced by, just kind of passing that along to you guys. So talking today about the power of appreciation, looking at the things that we focus on, really steering ourselves into deep appreciation, and also not only appreciating and enjoying those things, but learning how to really be in communication about those things. So when you steer yourself into gratitude, really noticing, being present to, appreciating the things that are in your life, that is a huge step. And then when you take it even a step further and you communicate appreciation for what you see in another person, it's really, really powerful, and it changes the culture, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in an organization that you're a part of, or a place that you volunteer in, or give back to, whatever the environment is. If you steer yourself into this place where you notice and appreciate things about other people, and you get good at practicing being in communication of those things, it will change the cultures that you're in. It makes such a huge difference. And a couple little tips in terms of giving appreciation. When you are specific with your appreciation, so you tell people what it is specifically that you really appreciate about them. So you could say, I love your outfit. But if you say, that outfit looks so good on you, I love the color, I love the way it brings out your eyes, whatever. If you are specific about it, it's even more powerful. And if you can communicate, get in the habit of communicating regularly. So here was the little tip that they gave in that book that I'm talking about. It's kind of a fun way that if you want this challenge, you can take it on. They said, in a space that you're in regularly, maybe it's your desk at work or something like that, put out 3 dimes, and when you give specific appreciation to someone, flip it over. And so the goal is to flip all 3 dimes by the end of the day, kind of a thing. So it just gets you in the practice of, I'm going to give appreciation generously. I'm going to give appreciation regularly. It's going to be a habit that I create. And once you start doing this and you start developing the habit, you'll find yourself it's just natural because your brain is steering you into it. Your reticular activating system, we've talked about that before, begins to go, okay, this is something that I am regularly looking for and in communication around. So have fun with that one, giving appreciation, looking for things that you just really enjoy about someone, that you appreciate about them, and getting in the habit of communicating that powerfully. So have fun with it. Sending you lots of love and blessings. If you haven't heard it yet today, you are loved. You are a gift to the world, and there's something very unique that only you bring into the world. So I just encourage you to overflow the gift that you are today, and specifically in the place of appreciation. You're so welcome. Good to see you guys on here. Sending you lots of love, and we'll see you tomorrow.